Welcome to day 59 of the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of April 1999, which was Entrapment.
I like how you always just drop the mood for like how we feel just by saying the title.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty accurate.
It is pretty accurate for this film.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get this out of the way first. The protagonist is a huge bitch.
She's really whiny throughout the entire thing, and you would think that it was a chick flick.
And she doesn't fit her role at all.
No, she seems so naive and like annoying and childish and like stupid.
Okay, so the premise of this movie, I think, because it's actually kind of hard to follow, is that there's this dude who's like a master robber guy, okay?
Yeah.
And this woman who we were thinking was like part of an insurance company, but at the end it seems like she was part of the FBI, but like maybe not. So I don't anyway, but so she like is it seems like that she is pretending to help him so that she can like, you know, take him bust him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it also is kind of she's trying to say, "Oh, no, I am helping you. It's just I'm trying to double cross the FBI or something."
I don't even know.
But the thing is, if that was handled well, and if the main character actually fit the role as either a thief or, like, you know, an FBI person, she doesn't fit either of those whatsoever. She just can randomly, like, do Tai Chi to avoid lasers and, like, do a flip on a beam on a ceiling or whatever. So
for someone who was able to go down, like, a skyscraper and come up with this brilliant plan or whatever, she threw a vase at that auction, at that person. Remember from the shop? She threw the vase and then got herself, like, almost shot at and everything.
Yeah, the movie plays her like a ditz.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which doesn't work, because again, like, so, again, if the whole point of this movie was that you legitimately did not know what side she was on, right?
Yeah.
If that was actually explored, and she actually could realistically fit either of those things, and you legitimately did not know where this was going to go, that's actually a pretty good idea for a movie, honestly.
Yeah,
it is.
But there's so much wasted potential because of her personality, or like how she's portraying herself. She's like this petulant child, and she's so freaking bitchy all the time to everyone.
Yeah, it's like, I forgot what it was, but something... Oh, no, yeah, when they were, like, training or whatever, she's like, "You're never nice to me," and it's like, well, that's because you messed up.
So, like, there was a reason. Tantrum.
There was a reason. I'm like... And again, the tone is weird, because it's like, the movie kind of presents her as, like, you're supposed to side with her, and that, like, the guy, who's Sean Connery, by the way, like, are you supposed to side with him? It's, like, kind of weird. Like, sometimes it feels like the movie is trying to portray him as bad, but sometimes as good, and it's just like, huh?
I mean, he came off as just really meh.
Yeah, he wasn't nearly... Like, in The Rock, he was quite entertaining. Here, he's just not. He just doesn't... He's irrelevant, basically. He's not... Well, he is important, but he doesn't feel important.
No.
So...
Oh, yeah, there was this very small reference to... James Bond that...
Oh yeah, I picked up on it.
Yeah.
Because both my mom and my brother are humongous James Bond fans, so consequently I had to watch a bunch of movies and stuff. And then there's one point where he mentions, like, how robbing banks used to be about, like, getting, like, gold bricks and everything. And I immediately remembered, like, Goldfinger and Fort Knox and everything, and I was like, oh, that was, like, the one thing that I actually liked from the movie, the fact that they referenced that. And if that was just an unintentional reference, then it loses the one thing that I liked about the movie.
It probably wasn't unintentional, but it's not. I don't know. And then there's a bunch of small stuff that's just like, why? Or like, this is a dumb decision. Like, okay, you know, when they're in the vault or whatever, and they're like, oh, we got the thing, but then the alarm goes off for some reason. I don't know why that works. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And then like, oh, the door starts closing, but it starts closing super slowly. And so it's like,
ran out.
Right,
you know?
if the only situation where it was an issue was because they still had to, like, grab something. But think about it, in any other scenario, it's like some dude would just see the door close and be like, oh shit, and like just run out and he would be fine. It's like, why was the door closing so damn slow? It was like, hello? It's just so
hello?
random. There's so much.
Oh yeah, and then you time that one scene with the stupid mask.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to steal this mask, and he's like saying you have 3 minutes, and then they were like, it seemed like not much time later. He was like 2 minutes, and then he seemed like even longer time than that. He's like 75 seconds, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. And then again, they later say like 35 seconds left, or no, it was that from getting
she got the mask.
Right.
And then she had 35 seconds to GTFO.
Yeah, so somehow getting from... Because they, like, come out of a hole in the floor or something. So to get from the hole to the mask was...
The Tai Chi.
Yeah.
And that took 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Somehow then to get the mask and get back in the hole was 35 seconds. What? How does that work?
It doesn't. Unless she teleported there because she's like, I don't know,
Slender Man or something. I don't know.
That said, that whole scene, I just couldn't help but think of like the MythBusters episode where they did the makeup powder thing to reveal the lasers and then the gum thing, and I was like, this was all in that one episode of MythBusters.
I don't remember. Was that based off this movie or something?
It might have been based off the movie because I remember the powder scene in particular as being like a clip they showed on MythBusters, and I was like,
I mean, I feel like that's a fairly common thing as like a trope, but I don't know. It's...
I don't know.
What a poor movie to pick it from.
Yeah, again, because like, if you want to watch like a spy kind of thing like this, there are way better options.
Like Spy Kids, for instance.
Yeah, you can even watch Spy Kids. It's so much better.
Yeah, it's just like, there's again, it's not horrible, but well, okay, the main character's pretty bad, but
she's the worst thing about this. I never want to watch it again because of her.
Yeah, so she's absolutely the worst. But again, like, I wouldn't put this like the same category as like, you know, Tin Cup or something like that, right?
Yeah, certainly.
But again, I can't think of a single thing that I was like, oh, that's neat. Again, like the reference, but that's not even like, you know, okay, whatever, right?
Yeah, that's not even like...
It's like 20 seconds.
It doesn't mean that I'm going to rewatch this entire movie just for that one reference.
Yeah, so, and it's basically, it's a subpar movie that then has a really aggravating main character. And it misuses a really interesting idea.
Yeah.
So...
And all the other characters are pretty unforgettable. They're either not unforgettable. They're forgettable. I don't know why I said unforgettable. They're forgettable. And for whatever reason, there is that the guy from the insurance company or whatever was somehow a very important insurance company. But that was
the weird pedo guy with the pedo mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they're like FBI, and I'm like, wait, huh? Like, I didn't understand.
Which one is it? Are they FBI agents or are they like weird insurance people?
Yeah, this movie did not explain like really basic things. And again, because considering the concept they could have worked with, that could have been to the advantage, but it wasn't. It just made you feel confused and not in the good way. So
I mean, like, honestly, I think it only won like highest grossing film because Sean Connery is in it.
Yeah, but again, he's not that great in it either.
Yeah.
He was much better in The Rock.
Yeah. They only came because they were like, oh, I recognize him. He's the old James Bond. Let's go see this movie and cry for 2 hours because it was the freaking main character. I hate her so much.
I'd rather watch Goldfinger.
Unfortunately, we're not watching Goldfinger.
No.
That came out a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. If you want to watch a good Sean Connery movie, go watch Goldfinger. That's
I don't think that I'm the best person to give that. I'm sure there are other people that have watched that are actually James Bond fans that can tell you which is the best Sean Connery movie to watch.
It's okay.
I am not an expert.
It's okay. It's a recommendation.
We can.
I don't even remember if I liked Goldfinger.
Plot twist. That plot twist is better than the plot twist of this movie.
Well, because there like isn't a plot twist. They like set it up like there is one, but then they like don't deliver. It's just like
I don't even know because it's so goddamn confusing.
Yeah, whatever. Stupid.
Stupid.
All stupid. Ugh. Well,
That was the thing.
speaking of stupid, the next movie.
Oh.
You want to see our reactions to this one really bad?
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
No.
I will say, I don't hate it as much as some people do.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna just go in with low expectations anyway, just in case.
That's the wise thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard things about the film, especially one specific person in the film.
Oh boy. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see how that ends up.
Well, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Oh my god. Goodbye.
Bye.